everyone. Welcome to today's class. Today we are going to read a poem from Honeysuckle book. So here is a picture. What do you see in the picture? Yes, it's a kite. So where does the kite fly? The kite flies in the sky. So all of us, we like to fly kites. And here is a poem about a kite as it flies in the sky. So this poem, The Kite, is a short melodious poem written by Behn. Behn was born in 1898 and he passed away on 1973 in United States. He was an American screenwriter and children's author. He was involved in writing scenes and continuities for a number of screenplays, including the war film The Big Parade in 1925 and The Hells Angels. The poet Behn has drawn a beautiful picture of the flying kite through words in this poem. We all love to see flying kites, but we never noticed how it flies. Through this beautiful word picture of a flying kite, the poet is just persuading the readers, that is, we, to fly one and notice its beautiful moves. So through this poem, the poet Behn, he wants to tell us that one should fly kite and even watch the beautiful moves of the flying kites. Now let us move on to the poem. The Kite. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. With a dive and a dip, it snaps its tail. How bright on the blue. Blue here means the sky. Is a kite when it's new. With a dive. Dive means jump. And a dip. Dip means quick swim. It snaps its tail. Here, snaps means moves with a noise. So a new kite is beautiful to watch. It is a wonderful thing to watch a new kite. In the clear sky, that means when there are no clouds, a kite looks bright in the blue sky. It is clearly noticeable in the blue sky. It moves with softness and force together at the same time to fly, which makes its tail to create a cracking sound in the air. That means while flying in the sky for the first time, the kite dives and dips and creates a cracking sound in the air. So here the poets tell that it is a beautiful thing to watch a flying kite, and the kite looks beautiful in the sky. The kite jumps, it dips, and even it creates a cracking sound while moving in the air. Then soars like a ship with only a sail, as over tides of wind it rides, climbs to the crest of a gust and pulls, then seems to rest as wind falls. Then soars. Soars means fly high, like a ship with only a sail. Sail here means a cloth on a ship or on a boat that is used to catch wind. and help the boat or the ship to propel. As over tides or wind it rides, climbs to the crest. Crest means mountain top. Here it means the top of the waves of a gust and pulls, then seems to rest as wind falls. So here the poet tells that then the kite goes high on the top, just like a ship goes up and down on the crest of waves. Crest means on the top of the waves with a sailcloth. It moves forward when the wind is strong, but as the wind falls, it seems to rest. So here the poet compares the kite with a ship. The poet tells that when the strong wind blows, at the time the kite goes up to the highest point in the sky in a wavy manner. That is the way a ship moves on the ocean. But as soon as the wind slows down, the kite comes to rest. When string goes slack, you wind it back and run until a new breeze blows and its wing fill and up it goes. Here, slack. Slack means loose. So here the poet tells that when the string or the thread that is tied to the kite loosens, the flyer means the person who flies kite, or the master of the kite, he runs and rolls it back. That means when the thread or the string loosens, the flyer or the master runs and rolls it back. At that time what happens? The kite comes back to the earth. Then the master waits till a new breeze or the new air blows again. And again when the new breeze blows, it fills the wing with air and again it helps it to fly. That means the poet tells that whenever the thread that is tied to the kite loosens, at that time the flyer rolls it back and the kite comes back to the earth. Again when the new breeze blows, it helps the kite to fly high up in the air. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new, but a raggeder thing you never will see when it flaps on a string in the top of a tree. Here, raggeder means torn. Flaps means flutter like a bird. So here the poet tells that a kite looks very bright and beautiful on a clear sky. But when it gets stuck on a tree top, it gets torn. And even it gives a poor look, which is not liked by anyone. There, it flutters like a bird that is tied to a piece of string, which is the ugliest thing that no one liked. So the poet tells that a kite looks very beautiful, it looks very bright in the clear sky. But whenever the kite gets stuck on the tree top, it gets turned, and that is the ugliest thing that no one liked. So in the poem, the poet tells that a new kite is very beautiful to watch in the clear sky. That means in the clear sky, the kite looks very bright and beautiful. Even the poet compares flying kite with a ship. The poet tells that whenever the strong wind blows, the kite moves high up in the sky. And whenever the wind slows down, it comes to rest. The poet also tells that a kite looks very bright, it looks beautiful on a clear sky. But whenever it gets stuck on a tree, at that time it gets torn and gives a poor look. That means which is the ugliest look that no one ever liked. This is all about the poem. Thank you.